G'day and welcome to SA Weekender. Behind me is the oldest building in Port Adelaide, the Port Admiral Hotel, which was built in 1849. Today I'm going to take you inside and show you the unbelievable restoration. But first, here's what else is on today's show. Michael helps celebrate an age-old Italian tradition.
After the hard work, you need a massage.
And we dive into a favourite seaside suburb. But first, here's Alana.
If you think carnations, lilies and roses when it comes to flower arranging, well, it's time to think again. Because here at the Kidman Flower Farm, it's all about the natives. Set on 30 acres overlooking the Onkaparinga Valley, this isn't your everyday working farm, but a visual feast. Run by husband and wife team Ange and Des, the plantation is filled with a stunning variety of African and Australian plants. With their structural, unusual beauty and ability to grow in extremes, their popularity is blooming.
Soft flowers, roses, lilies, they have been around forever and people have been playing with them for a long time. And I think they're ready for something different. Working with natives, they're so diverse in their looks, but also so robust in their abilities to grow in such harsh conditions.
To share their passion for these plants, the couple hosts afternoon native experiences. With Ange as our guide, it begins with a walk around the plantation.
The male leucodendron tend to be a very showy flower, but they don't last long, which is...
Oh, just like real men.
just like real men. However, specky and certainly worth growing. The Princess Protea, also called Grandiceps, and there's a whole lot of different shades of that watermelon pink, and a lot of them are deeper in colour.
After a fascinating tour, we head to the flower shed for a delicious afternoon tea, served with glasses of sparkling. Next, class is in session, with Anne showing us how to arrange these unique blooms in a bouquet. But forget fussy flower arranging, this is all about being a little wild.
We try and encourage people in this class to throw together the flowers themselves without having any restrictions in their head about what the rules are of arranging. If it looks good to them, then that is arranged. At that point, you can just plug anything in there, making sure that it's still going in on that same angle. All right, so you get that lovely splayed look.
As much as she says there are no rules, Ange is really talented and makes it look easy. Now it's our turn to choose our flowers and see if we can do it half as well as she does. The benefit of natives is they have a low environmental impact, a really long vase life and are striking to look at.
I mean, look at that. How could you not be happy?
I like the height there. We could even add a bit more height if you like the idea of having a bit more white in there.
Okay, yep.
So I'll grab some more of those. Beautiful work, you. When people get here, we often see that they're quite stressed and they've, obviously somehow managed to jump out of their lives to be here. It's about just having fun and embracing the beauty and just having an afternoon out. So that's pretty much it.
With bouquets so big you can barely wrap your arms around them, all that's left to do is wrap them up to take home.
How beautiful is that? That's lovely.
Well, what a delightful way to spend the afternoon. Ange and Des are such terrific hosts. I've picked up so many tips and it's been a real eye-opener as to the potential for native flowers. They're absolutely stunning put together like this. The Kidman Flower Company hosts their flower farm experiences most months of the year. Check their website for all the details, and you can also buy flowers direct from their shed door at a great price. Just make sure to call ahead. Get creative and go native.
After the break, a seaside suburb making a splash.
Hi, I'm Shane Ramsey, run the local post office at Port Illunga. Port Illunga is one of the oldest seaside suburbs south of Adelaide. We love the people at Port Illunga. Population's about 2.5 thousand. It's original, it hasn't been a lot happen in the main street for many years, so it's still as it was many, many years ago, and that appeals to people to come to Port Illunga.
My name's Carly, I'm from the Blue Pantry in Port Illunga. We have a cafe and we have a store. We focus on local produce using organic ingredients. I've lived down this way for 30 plus years. I've moved away but always end up coming back to Port Illunga. Port Illunga is the best place to live in Adelaide.
Hi, I'm Lisa and I'm the owner of Patricia's Classic Interiors. People often come here for a unique gift, something that you can't get everywhere. I love Port Illunga for the cafes, the food, beautiful beaches, coastlines, great for walking, the reef is stunning, great locals, great community vibe.
Hi, my name is Jim Leonardis.
And I'm Kathy Leonardis.
We are the proprietors of Port Illunga Fish Shop, known as Jimmy's, for the past 25 years.
And a half.
Okay, and a half. Freshly prepared fish and chips. Our prawns, our calamari, our whiting, our shark, our garfish, it's all local.
We're the only takeaway shop here, as in fresh fish and chips and hamburgers. So come in and try us out.
Don't forget prawns and calamari.
And prawns and calamari.
That's our specialty.
Hi, I'm Christy Liston. My partner and I own Original Surf Co. It's a fabulous surf shop. It's had a lot of heritage. It's been a surf shop for 40 years. We have a real passion and a drive to get the youth and keep the surfing culture alive. Especially here in Port Illunga, we're very blessed to have the surf down the mid-coast. Port Illunga is a great little hidden gem. It's 45 minutes south from the city and you feel like you go into a little country town. Beautiful community atmosphere.
Next, a new chapter for a Port Adelaide landmark. You're going to love it. After years lying dormant, there's a real buzz happening at Port Adelaide, with brand new businesses popping up all over the place. And at the heart of its revival is the newly done up Port Admiral Hotel. Walking around Port Adelaide is a fascinating experience. You can see and feel the history on every corner. Sitting on the landmark Black Diamond Corner is the Port Admiral Hotel. Built in 1849, it closed in 2006 and lay derelict for 10 years. But today, thanks to a mammoth 2-year renovation, the Addy, as it's affectionately known, is back and looking better than ever. On the outside, the first thing you notice is the new wraparound balcony. Inside, the impressive main bar stretches the length of the room with its original terrazzo tiles. Keeping it simple and honest was important to its owners, who hail from some of Adelaide's most successful small bars and restaurants, like Pink Moon Saloon and Clever Little Tailor.
We didn't want to come and do too much different because the bones of the building are terrific. So we didn't feel like we had to necessarily knock down walls and change much at all. What we did need to do is to honour it, and it was like a total refit of what is a pretty stunning building.
Now, let's get to the food. As well as serving up classic pub fare like burgers and schnitties, they've got steaks cooked on an open fire barbecue and plenty of options for vegetarians and vegans. And how can you go past all-day fish and chips? As for drinks, their bottle shop boasts 350 wines, 100 spirits and 100 beers. A must-try is their own specially made Port Local Lager.
It's pretty exciting. Really great friends of ours at Pirate Life, who are themselves moving down to the port in the next year. It is our house beer, it's a lager. It was pretty important that it was a lager yeast.
The Addy doesn't have any pokies and prides itself on being family and dog-friendly with plenty of outdoor space. With its welcoming feel and friendly service, it's no wonder it's already building a loyal local clientele as well as attracting people from outside the area.
definitely think the renovation has already made a big difference. We see people outside the Port Admiral every day of the week. You'd never see people in the port before they opened. The way it's been done up, it's really, really nice.
Even the hotel's resident ghost seems happy.
There's allegedly a ghost.
Rick.
He's got a name?
He's got a name. He's Rick. He's upstairs.
He's upstairs. So what sort of verification can you give us?
No, I can't really. I mean, like, whatever you believe in or whatever. I know that Rick's here. I chat to Rick.
I reckon Rick can tell the new owners are really invested in this place and is enjoying seeing the new life and new businesses popping up all around it. So, being in the heart of Magpies territory, it begs the question.
You're not a Magpie supporter?
No, not a Maggies man.
Are you embracing the local footy team?
As a Bloods man and a Saints man, it's something that we have a lot of banter about. It's good banter, and so it should be.
Oh, how good is this? All-day fish and chips and some beautiful local beer. If you haven't been to Port Adelaide for a while, do yourself a favour. Get down here and get into the Port Admiral Hotel. You're going to love it. This is a whole new chapter for the Port Admiral Hotel. They have tastings, meet the maker events in the bottle shop, they're about to kick off their footy tips, and they've got big plans for their upper level too. So check their website for their latest news and head in for a Port local lager.
Here we go. Filling up, filling up, filling up.
Coming up, Michael gets a little saucy.
Perfecto. Beautiful.
Passata Day is an annual Italian family tradition that is celebrated right around the country, mostly in late summer, when tomatoes are at their most flavourful. Today, I've come here to Mikado in Campbelltown to help chop, boil and bottle their legendary sauce. And if the entertainment's anything to go by, it's going to be a fun day.
Now, Emma, can you show me how to do it properly? I've been fiddling around with it, but give us...
You're the master chef on TV.
I'm not the professional part,
Okay.
Santa maker.
Okay, you just
look.
cook. If you hold the knife on the bottom, girls. If you're, no, you don't cut it there. On the other side. Just hold the knife further closer, and just go like this. See? Turn around. Like that?
Yep.
See?
That is very good.
And then you go there, one cross and two cross.
Passionate owner of Mikado, Emma, and I go way back, and this tradition is something she's been doing since she was a child. These days, Emma loves to share her knowledge with customers through Mikado's many and varied workshops. Today, we're making palette, which is essentially preserved whole tomatoes in a jar, followed by passata, a basic tomato sauce and the staple for many classic Italian dishes.
What do you look for in a tomato?
Nice and red.
But they're fairly soft too.
But they have that, if they're too hard, then your sauce will come out more acidic.
So if you let them ripen a bit more...
See, that's why we like the local tomatoes. Local tomatoes, they pick them and they bring them straight to us.
Now, it was a pretty bad season for backyard tomatoes. I know, I didn't have a lot of joy, but if you're lucky, you can still pick up a case of tomatoes at your greengrocer and do it yourself.
In there?
Yep. Is it covering it? Yeah, see, the water covers it. And that's what you should do at home too.
Once all the Roma tomatoes are cut and scored, they're blanched in boiling water to help separate their skins. Now, there's nothing to do but wait.
It's pretty much taking somebody from a non-Italian family and giving them the experience of what it can be like in a true Italian family. You'll have the drama, you'll have the laughs, you'll have the carry-on and all of that, but it's really, that's what it's like at home, you know. It's not polished, but it's fantastic, and that's how it should be. So, yeah, it's really fantastic stuff.
And with the tomatoes ready, there's more work to be done.
You keep filling it till...
So you're not worried about the shape of the tomato,
No.
you're just jamming it
No,
in.
just jam it in.
So it's sort of like a rustic sauce, isn't it? Like
That's
a
it, yeah.
rough sauce.
Yeah.
And got seeds in it.
Yes.
So if you don't like the seeds, you'd
You
probably...
can take them out when you peel them and when you cut
Yeah,
them.
so
Once
you
it
wipe
clicks, you don't have to push it anymore. Make sure they go straight. That's it.
That's it.
Yep. Done. You see the basil?
I take
See the
home.
green- the
I
green?
treasure it.
Yeah.
Handmade by
You could put your name on there. You made that once.
To make the passata, tomatoes are drained and then put through a press or mouli, which cleverly separates the juice from the flesh and the skins before being bottled. What I love about these age-old traditions is that everyone has a job. It's a real family affair.
Do you remember earlier days we used to put the funnel in there?
Yes.
And with a spoon?
Yep.
You throw it in. But this is a quicker way. You lift that up. See it's coming in?
That's very clever.
Oh.
Now,
See, yeah. That's an accident, see? Would you like to do something?
I would love to do
Yeah.
some, Emma. Here we go. Filling up, filling up, filling up.
Perfecto.
Beautiful. Once the bottle tops go on, the passata is boiled and then left to cool, resulting in a beautiful sauce that lasts for up to 3 years. Mikado made around 11,000 bottles last year, which of course you can buy in store.
There. Voila.
Voila.
The end of a productive morning's work calls for a classic Italian lunch to celebrate. On the menu today, generous serves of antipasto, followed by Emma's handmade cavatelli in a delicious Napolitano sauce, all washed down with vino. This really is the good life.
To Mikado and Sugo. Cheers. Salute. Cheers.
Check out Mikado's website for all their upcoming classes and workshops. Not only will you learn a lot, they really are a load of fun. And with Easter just around the corner, Mikado's generosity extends from their family to yours with this fantastic hamper full of goodies. We're giving it away on our Facebook page, so make sure you jump online to enter, and good luck.
It's great to see Port Adelaide, which is such a part of South Australia's history, coming back into its own again. Now, this unique part of Adelaide can be enjoyed by future generations. Here's what's on the show next time. Kelly rediscovers Mount Gambier through the eyes of an artist.
Oh, it's so pretty, Ockie.
It's very pretty
Isn't
down here,
it?
Kelly.
Nice and green.
We promise it's the limestone coast like you've never seen it before.
That takes dedication.
Yep.
And Ron Candelars joins the SA Weekender team.
What a spectacular view.
Ron heads to York Peninsula to meet the locals who are bouncing back from the brink of extinction.
So this would be 2-3 generations old?
Don't miss it. Just a quick reminder, if you want to catch any of our stories again, make sure you head to our website. We'll catch you next time.